Hey, alright, let's talk about a topic that I just want to go ahead and make a quick separate video for. I call this customer profiling. I actually call this, I call it profiling. I mean, they have profiling of all kinds, but I call this customer profiling. Walmart customer profiling. So, if I paid for all the items in my cart, and you see me go through the line, and you see customers being stopped. Not every one of them. There were some Mexicans that were stopped, and then we were stopped for no apparent reason. They seen us go through the line. Yeah, I'd gone out a couple of times. We got flowers and a card for my mama. We're going to surprise her in the truck. But we had gone out a couple of times. I'd gone out a couple of times. That wasn't the deal. She was like, "Hey, how are you?" Oh, and I said, "Well, we're back in here." She said, "Oh, well, that's fine." She just smiles, you know. But the weird thing is, this elderly woman looks exactly like the woman that was in the other Walmart that I've seen. Both Walmarts. And everywhere I've been, this person looks the exact same. The Walmart greeter looks the same. But that's not the point. So many people are being offended that they're being asked for their receipt because it seems to violate a constitutional right of being. It's an offense to me, because not because I feel guilty for anything. It's just because if they can do that, these drones these sheeple who just walk along and accept it, to me, that is like one step closer to unlawful search and seizure without probable cause or a search warrant. I know that usually has to do with homes or vehicles, but still. I mean, you see YouTube videos of people refusing to show their receipt. Some people have been detained for it, as you see right there. Some people have been detained for it, and other people who knew their laws and knew their rights, they said that they didn't have to do it. Well, they called the police, and he said, "So I haven't really done anything wrong, right?" And they said, No, you can go." So the thing is, he showed them up, and he was correct. Next time, I think I'm going to video. When I go in Walmart, and when I'm leaving, I think I'm going to video. As worked up as I've been, because everything is getting on my nerves anyway, especially when you go through such hard times and you pay all of that money and they're still going to profile you. And I call it profiling, even though it's not like, oh, I'm racially profiling or something like that. No, but to me, picking out certain people, not doing it to everyone, that's profiling, in my opinion. Oh, it's random selection. Maybe not. Still, picking random people is considered profiling. And the people in front of me, they had plenty of items. People behind me had plenty of items. They just said, "Have a nice night. Have a nice night." What about them? So we just wound up paying $60, and then we're down to nothing in the bank. And we'll be in the negatives after the bills come out. But we got down to nothing. And we paid all of that money out. We're still being profiled. Go through there, buy all the necessities, get all the necessities we need. Put them in the cart. They bag them. We put them back in the cart. My mama drives off in the riding cart because she can't walk around without hurting. She rides off, and they say, "Hold on. May I see your receipt?" And I'm looking through my pockets, and I was like, I don't think they even gave me a receipt. And she looks at this one, and then it's like, this is not the right one. It's the one for the front of the thing. And she said, "Well, it's okay. Just," because I started going, "I don't have the receipt. What am I supposed to do?" And then she said, "It's okay. Just go on. Just have it with you next time. Have it with me next time." Next time? So I'm going to be selected next time? I mean, that's customer profiling. Oh, have it with you next time. So I pay for all my items and pay money out the wazoo to Walmart, who has multi-billion dollars, by the way. They can afford to lose some of their money. But we literally went through, like a person like me and my mama, who really looks like we're really some problem, just randomly get chosen. Oh, we need to see your receipt. You can't choose. You cannot get someone's receipt. And they even stop people and hold them and say they'll grab their card and say, I need to see your receipt. That is unlawful. Search and seizure. That's unlawful. It's unconstitutional, and it's leading to something more. Let's see what we can get by with now. So in the future, they already have cameras at the door, at the registers, facial recognition. What else do they need? I mean, it's not like I ran out nervously out the door. I mean, it's not like that I grabbed the money from the register and I took off out the door or something. For crying out loud. And a lot of times I don't even look at the items on the receipt. They'll just be like, oh, okay, take a glance and just put it down. I mean, it's like getting people conditioned for continuous monitoring non-stop and random, just let me search you, let me check you. It's going to go further someday. And they're seeing how far they go with it now by telling the greeters to do this. Plus, I heard they were getting rid of the greeters a while back. Now they're all back. And when they come back, suddenly they're required to ask people for their receipts. Hold up the line, by the way. And a lot of times they let the people behind you just go on. Meanwhile, while they're checking me, people who are legitimately, the things going off on them, going beep, 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 you know, the things going off, people walking out the door, they're not bothering them. They're picking us, me and my mama. They're picking us. It's unlawful. It's unlawful. And it's also, it's searching someone without probable cause, in my opinion. And that's unconstitutional. You shouldn't be able to do that. It's called customer profiling. Let's start that hashtag, customer profiling. Because you shouldn't be able to pick someone out at random like that. Stop, I need to see your receipt. Really? You need to see my receipt. You've seen me in the line. She's seen us in the line, putting every item up there. And the woman was scanning them, putting them in the bags, putting them back in the cars. And she still did that. Meanwhile, 6 people in front of us, moving on, went right on through. 2 other people with carts full of items went on through. 1 person, the alarm went up. Nothing. While they're just wasting time talking and looking with us. Think about it. Customer profiling. I know some people said, oh, I'll just move on unless the cops are called. I get that. Move on. It's your right. Just move on. But do we really have any rights? And I think it's a prelude to something more. And the more I think about it, the more it frustrates me. It's leading up to something more. To taking our rights away. And searching us without probable cause, without a search warrant, without any reasoning. Just let's pick out customers at random to cause a problem. Many people say, oh, well, you could have just saved everyone else time by doing this. No. Those other people are just going around us and moving on out. It's not saving any, it's not wasting any time or holding anyone up. They have 2 lines open out of 26 aisles, and they want people to go through the self-checkouts. And if you choose not to go through the, it's insane. It's insane, really. And you go through the regular checkouts, there's like 2 open. So the lines seem even longer. And there's more people in there. And there's been so much monitoring. There's been police officers standing up, looking inside people's vehicles. Tell me that is not invasive. Yeah, a lot of stuff goes on in people's vehicles, but that's their vehicles. For crying out loud, people standing up. Now, there are some things that, shouldn't be that happen, but the officer shouldn't be standing up on top of this. He was standing on this step next to the road, watching every vehicle that went by on Mother's Day weekend. Watching every single vehicle, just staring into them, just watching them go by. A police officer. What's with all the monitoring lately? It's crazy. But anyway, to me, the way Walmart's doing is customer profiling. Without probable cause. It's just wrong. Especially while letting other customers go. While we just spent the rest of what we had in our paycheck of our the money, we just spent the rest of what we had, practically all but $5, getting the necessities we needed, not being able to afford major things that we need, and they pick us to just single out and it just that's what just annoyed me. It's unconstitutional, and it's leading for something more, where, if we could do that, we can do more. Especially when you got other people just moving through the line. Sorry about the rambles. If you like, share, subscribe, leave your comments below, share with others. Thank you very much to those who've helped out and subscribed. Thank you. I'll talk about this topic again sometime, but I'm out for now. That's all. It's annoying. There are several things that bother me. People say, this is what, what really grinds my gears? Or what really grinds my gears? Unlawful search. Customer profiling. Walmart customer profiling. That's what grinds my gears. Walmart customer profiling. So, anyway. Yeah. If you'd like to help us out, my PayPal is below. Feel free to do so. It's a crazy ride we're on. Peace. Spaced Out Production signing out. Bye.